Canada's opposition leaders are demanding our government find a faster way to bring refugees to this country, especially those fleeing the war in Syria. The policy is becoming an issue in the election campaign, and it's galvanizing Canadians across the country. Here's Laura Stone.
Canadians, we aren't doing enough.
Calls for Canada to act. Rallies held across the country in memory of a Syrian family who drowned on their way to a better life, and the millions more still struggling to survive.
Canada is one of the great, G8 countries, and with wealth and power comes responsibility, and we need to do more as Canadians.
The crisis has dominated the election campaign this week.
The Kurdi family are not alone.
And today, the NDP announced their $328 million plan to help Syrian refugees.
By 2019, we will have gotten over 46,000 government-sponsored refugees out of harm's way.
The Liberals promising $100 million next year alone.
We are going to bring 25,000 Syrian refugees back to Canada by the 1st of January 2016.
There is no solution to this problem simply in refugee policy.
So far, the Conservatives have settled 2,300 Syrian refugees in Canada and pledged to help 10,000 more. The Harper government says Canada resettles more refugees per capita than any other country. However, Canada is home to just over 149,000 refugees, but that's just 1% of the global total. Stephen Harper also says Canada's bombing mission against ISIS will help.
We have to do humanitarian aid on the ground, and we have to provide military support so that these millions of people cannot continue to be attacked and killed and displaced.
At this refugee rally here in Ottawa, many were upset to see the Syrian flag flying, saying they blame the Syrian regime, not ISIS, for the problems in their home country.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! There is no issue of flags.
Some protesters pit the problem on Syria's Bashar al-Assad.
I sent a message to Stephen Harper. He said in the interview the root of the problem is ISIS. I want to remind him the root of the problem is Assad.
It's a position Canada doesn't disagree with, but finding a solution is much more difficult. Laura Stone, Global News, Ottawa.